Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at a Gerber knife. It's one I picked up. I made a little lanyard for it, but we'll go into it right now. Okay guys, today we're going to talk about a Gerber combat folder. At least that's what it's called. It's probably never seen combat. But anyway, I picked this knife up one day and it did not come with a sheath. So what I did was I got it and I contacted Gerber and said, hey, I've got this knife. I would love to have a sheath for it. And they said, hey, we'll send you one. Well, back then, it looks like I made this paracord lanyard. I know it didn't come with one, but I like to put stuff in if you got a hole in the knife, I like to put something in it. I like to have a lanyard. I just love lanyards. I think they look cool too. Some people may not agree with me there, but this knife here has a lock on the back, but it really just locks when you open it. So I'll show you that. So it's a very large knife. Let's see, let's open that bad boy up. If you look at it, it says Gerber, USA, Applegate, Fairbairn, and it is serrated there. And it looks like I need to clean it, but it's okay. Very sharp. Some people actually sharpen this back edge on the swedge. I didn't. I left it like it was. It's originally like this, but you could sharpen that. I mean, if you really wanted to. I wouldn't, but you could. And then it has some jimping right here. So we'll see if I can zoom out any further. As you can tell, this is a beefy knife. Probably why they call it a combat folder. We'll flip it over. Oh, let's talk about this before we do that. So for example, it's locked in place. It's got a liner lock. See how far that liner lock goes? I mean, it goes deep in there. And you push it down, close it. But what I was going to show you is right here is a lock. You can push this lock up and that gives it extra security. Not that it's going to close anyway, but if you were in combat, you definitely don't want it to close. I mean, you want to make sure it's locked as good as it could be. It's just an extra lock. So you pull this up. Actually, let's do this. When you push that down, it makes it so you can't push that liner lock in. You see that right there? And then when you push it down, it releases it. So you can push it down, close the blade. Zoom back out here. It's I think it's called a glass-filled handle, fiberglass. And it's a great knife. I mean, these are huge knives, as you can tell. It's a big one. But I was at the flea market one day, met a guy, and we were talking. He had this knife out there, and I remember it like it was yesterday. He told me, he said, hey, you know, the thing about knives are, if you ever need money, you can sell them. People will buy them. So I'm thinking, okay, this guy obviously thinks he's gonna get a pretty penny for this knife. So I picked it up, flicked it out a few times. Ooh, look there, I caught the lanyard. Flicked it out a few times, was checking it out. So it's got a little sharpening on it, but you know, nothing bad. Of course, he told me how he was an expert sharpener and he did that himself. And when people tell you those stories, you just go with it. You say, yeah, sounds good, you know. I'm not one of those guys that's gonna say, wow, it looks like a 6-year-old sharpened it, which it doesn't. It actually looks good. I shouldn't say that. I mean, look at it. It's not bad. I mean, it's very sharp now. I'll give them that for sure. Probably needs a little polishing, and I could do that. But when you have a lot of knives like me, if I polish knives, I'd be polishing knives all day. So that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at them, hold them, and use them. But this one I've carried a few times, not many. But it was a little different. So I said, you know what, I'll throw it in one of my videos. See if y'all have seen one, see if y'all have any experience with one. You can still buy these. They actually sell a smaller one, which is a lot smaller. This is the large version, as you can tell. But it was a cool knife. So, oh, back to the story. I didn't even tell y'all how much the guy wanted. So we were talking, and he was telling me about how, oh, you can always sell knives. You can make your money back. And he was telling me that's how he justifies buying knives with his wife. He tells her, hey, if I ever need money, I can sell this knife and make some money. So in my mind, that told me this guy's going to want a lot of money. But I said, what you want on this one? And he said, how about $15? So needless to say, it came home with me. If you like this knife, you can comment about it. Tell me, hit the like button. And I'll show you more videos coming up. And tell me what you want to see. I mean, I have all kinds of knives. I have everything from, Civil War swords to bayonets to hunters to folders to, slip joints, autos, axis lock. I have a lot of knives to show, but I'm just going through them now. But I am trying to decide what people like. So anyway, let me know. If you see something or know something that you want to see or want to ask me, hey, do you have one of these kind of knives? Can you show it? Yeah, I can do it. If I've got it, I'll show it. Anyway, guys, y'all have a great night. Like, tell your friends, subscribe. If you've got a friend that likes knives, tell them about my channel. I want to get as many people out here as I can. I want to put out as many videos as I can, and who knows? I will try to teach you a couple of things, and maybe you can teach me a couple of things. Maybe we can do a few things that are just knife related and not actually knives themselves. For example, I've got some store displays and different things like that. But anyway, keep watching. We're going to try to bring you content all the time and interesting things. Talk to you guys later.